It was Christmas Eve, 1914, in northern France. Bodies littered the battlefield from a failed British raid, and the troops had dug in for a long siege. Inspecting the barbed wire at no man's land was a 19-year-old private, Royal Engineer sapper Cyril Luckin, and near midnight he witnessed the most extraordinary sight.
When, on the German trenches, somebody hoisted what appeared to be a small Christmas tree on which, believe it or not, were actual candles. And the night was so still that those candles were hardly flickering.
So began what retired Colonel Luckin remembers as the Xmas Truce. He remembers that the next thing to happen was the sound of the enemy singing German Christmas carols.
Both sides were very exhausted after the earlier battles of Ypres and so on, and they were quite happy to let things go. And when they started singing, that was immediately taken up by our own men in their trench. And then, throughout the whole of the evening, they kept up what you might call a cross-country singing competition. Nobody had anticipated it. Certainly the High Command didn't, and I believe they were very, very annoyed about it, but there was nothing that they could do.
The unofficial ceasefire spread, with the British exchanging rations for tools they ironically used later to cut the German barbed wire. But one of Colonel Luckin's most poignant memories is this photo, taken by a German, showing Luckin holding a shovel. He had been working side by side with German and British troops to bury the dead in common mass graves. The truce ended on New Year's at night.
And they were just shouting, "Well, Tommy, keep your head down, Tommy." And that was it.
Colonel Luckin is now 90. He lives in Beaconsfield with his daughter. His wife died recently. But he's writing the memoirs of a 37-year career with the Royal Engineers. And one of his favorite chapters tells of that extraordinary week, the week of the famous Xmas Truce. Ken Ernhofer, Pulse News.